All right, shalom, shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praise, honor, and glory unto Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shai, Bahashim, Rechach Badash. Double honors to the elder apostles and the elder bishops of Great Millstone, who rule very well, very beautifully. Double salutations to the Akim who pushing his gospel in truth and in sincerity to the best of their ability, given to them by Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shai, peace, blessings, and salutations be unto the elect scattered abroad. May the election of Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shai, Lord willing, fall upon your houses. This is Brother Quanah Watts from the Arizona Great Millstone Camp. Come back at you, Lord will, with the edifying lesson through the spirit and power of Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shai, Lord will. It is edifying, Lord will. It is straight to the point. Really, it's going to be a quick lesson, man, through the spirit. Just meditating on, prophecy, man. Because at the end of the day, right, that's what we're supposed to be, doing, right? Meditating on the things that are coming, right? Which we know the next major prophecy, right, to ultimately pop off is what? Jacob's trouble, right? The hour of temptation, which we're seeing coming down the pipe. As it says in Habakkuk chapter 2 and verse 3, right? The vision is yet for an appointed time, and at the end it shall speak, right? And it's speaking loud and clear, right? Especially when dealing with this whole, the mass deportations. At first, right? Trump, he tried to, basically get rid of, right, signing the executive order, right, to get rid of natural-born citizenship, which is really, getting rid of the 14th Amendment, and, it got shot down for a minute, right? By Congress, it got shot down. We'll see now he's, he has basically, right, revived, right, that effort, right, and is continuing to, gnaw at the bit, right, when trying to get rid of, again, the 14th Amendment, that natural born citizenship, right, which, that right there, opens up the door for him to basically come in, and hem up, not just, the Northern Kingdom, but the Southern Kingdom as well, right, and then, again, which is Jacob's trouble, right, and then you got what? World War III, which is, quickly following that, right? You got America, which, the Elder Malcolm, right, was doing a lesson, earlier today, right, going in on how, BRICS is, basically gaining steam, right, while America is losing that steam, right, and how it's going to ultimately affect America, right, and this American economy, as well as America's power and influence over the nations, man, right, which eventually, right, this whole situation is going to lead to, World War III, which we're already in, right, but I'm, speaking on the peak of World War III, meaning what? Those ICBM nuclear missiles, right, getting fired off, right, and then afterwards, what? or simultaneously, right, when those nuclear missiles are fired off, you're going to have what? Yahweh Shai cracking the sky, and coming and delivering, the elect, right, as we read in Matthew, the 24th chapter, right? This is all prophecy, right? These are things that we are supposed to be focused on because these are the things that are going to happen, here soon, right? So I got this right here, and, Salakia for the long intro. This is Sirach chapter 39, verse 1. It says, "But he that giveth his mind to the law of the Most High and is occupied in the meditation thereof will seek out the wisdom of the ancients and be occupied in prophecy," man, right? You're going to be occupied in prophecy. Matter of fact, let's grab that word occupied. Occupied, right? To occupy means to take possession of or retain or keep, right? Definition, occupied. It says being used by someone. It says busy, active, right? Taking control of. It said reside or have one's place of business in, right? We're supposed to be, again, constantly, in these news articles, right? In these different videos, right? This is why brothers have, social media accounts like TikTok and, brothers watch, like World Star Hip Hop and, different things, man, different articles, news sites, so on and so forth, because that allows us to see the different, see all this information that's coming out, right? And be able to take that information, take these articles, videos, and bills and laws and so on and so forth, right? And filter them through the scriptures, right? As it tells us in 2nd Esdras 9:1, measure thou the time diligently in itself, right? And that will ultimately, allow us, right, to understand the times that we're in and what prophecy, right, is coming next. This is how we do it, man, right? And again, right, you knowing, right, which prophecy is next is you knowing, right, the basically, what you need to prepare for, man, and how to prepare, right? Because if you're not watching, I mean, you don't know what's coming, right? Which means if you don't know what's coming, you don't know to prepare, which means you're going to be asked out, man, right? And again, this is why we have to be constantly meditating, right, on prophecy, right? The words of Yahweh Shem El Shai and prophecy, right? The next major events that are to come to place, or that is going to take place, right? So that way you can properly prepare. And the only way to prepare, right, is to get into these scriptures, get into these words, right? Get in, and get the proper understanding. Watching videos, reading, and again, right, watching, praying. That's how we're, ultimately gonna, make it through these times, right? I'll grab that again. It says Sirach 39 verse 1. It says, he that giveth his mind to the law of the Most High and is occupied in the meditation thereof will seek out the wisdom of all the ancients and be occupied in prophecy. And really those, that are Yahweh Shais, right? Those that are Yahweh Shem El Shai, that Yahweh Shem El Shai is dealing with, are going to be meditating on prophecy as well, right? Let's go to, what is that, Sirach, or it's like in Revelations, what is that, 19 and 10, if I'm not mistaken? Right, this is Revelation chapter 19 and verse 10. It says, I fell at his feet, and I fell at his feet to worship him. And he said unto me, see thou do it not. I am thy fellow servant and of thy brethren that have the testimony of Yahweh Shai. Right? It says, worship the Most High, for the testimony of Yahweh Shai is the spirit of prophecy, man. So ultimately, right, if you're, a true, prophet of Yahweh Shem El Shai, you're going to do what? Just that, right? You're going to prophesy, meaning you're going to be talking and speaking on prophecy, right? You got a lot of these other camps out here, man, that, or they're not going into, prophecy, right? They're not talking about, what is coming, right? And ultimately the mentality that you need to have, right, for those times that are coming, A lot of these camps that are out here, right, beginning with, IUIC, ISUPK, right, hell, even these Christian pastors and whatnot, right, these pagan Christian, pastors and leaders and whatnot, and none of them, are going into prophecy, man. None of them are telling you of the impending doom, right, that is to come upon the earth, man. And this is why Yahweh Shem El Shai, told us to, separate ourselves from them, right? Because again, they're, as it says in Isaiah 8, 8 and 20, right? If they speak not according to this word, is because there is no light in them, right? And, that light, right, goes back to this wisdom, knowledge, and understanding, right? But even deeper, it goes back to Yahweh Shai, man. Because again, Yahweh Shai came in the volume of the book, So at the end of the day, man, if you don't have Yahweh Shai, hey, it means you ain't gonna have this light. If you ain't got this light, you ain't got this truth. Which means you're not gonna be, again, focusing on prophecy. You're not gonna be, telling, the congregation of what's coming and ultimately how to, avoid, that punishment that's coming, right? Because Yahweh Shem El Shai is about to deal out great judgment in the times to come, man. Great judgment, right? What did it say? It says every day he bringeth his judgment to light, right? And since the beginning of 2025, which, a beautiful title to this year given through the spirit and power, of Yahweh Shem El Shai to our beloved other apostles, right? This year is ultimately deemed what? Right? The hopeful year of our deliverance, right? Which, Lord will, this is that year, right? Lord will, this is the year that ultimately takes place. And, you got people that'll say, oh, y'all say that every year. Oh, okay, well, guess what? We're prisoners of hope, man. Right? We're prisoners of hope, as Apostle Paul has stated. right? So we're going to constantly be, in that hope mentality, right? That you are going to constantly have faith, right? That this very well could be the year. And if not, maybe Lord will, it'll be next year. And if not, Lord will the year after that, right? We're going to stay in that mentality, man, right? Lord will, right? We'll be of that number. The elect are going to constantly be in, hoping and praying, right, for the downfall of this fucking wicked ass world, man, and the inception of a righteous rulership, which again, here soon is to come, So Lord will, this is that year, man. But we highly believe it, man. With everything that's happening, Esau could cool things down, right? But we don't know that. But either way, man, we know it's coming. Everything that's happening right now, certain laws and bills and policies that are being set up, right, ultimately show us that we're in these times. This is why, again, we have to stay, vigilant, man. Stay sober, stay vigilant, because we're in those times, man. Again, well, these other camps, man, they're not telling you about prophecy, right? They're not warning you, right? That's why you gotta avoid them, right? Let me grab that. Right, this is Romans chapter 16 and verse 17 says, "Now beseech you, brethren, mark them which cause divisions and offenses, contrary to the doctrine which ye have learned, and avoid them." Right? They're not teaching, again, as the scriptures say, Isaiah 8:20, if they speak not according to this word, right? There is no light in them. And they don't speak, and push Yahweh Shai. They don't teach prophecy if they're not, warning you of the things that are coming, right? And rebuking, right? Because rebuke is a part of the doctrine, man. Right? A lot of these camps, they don't like to rebuke, right? You got all these camps like FOPI and whatnot, and BOW and IUIC. They like to get together, But the scriptures say, what is can two men walk together lest they be agreed, right? And the answer is no, man. Right, because there's going to be disputings and there's going to be, lack of understanding and confusion, which the Lord said he's not the author of confusion, man. On top of that, there should be no schisms within the body, man. Right, the body is going to be speaking the same thing, right, moving in the same direction, having the same doctrine, man, So that's that worldly shit, man. Beginning with the elder apostles of Great Millstone, right down to the elder bishops, elders in Akim, right? We here at Great Millstone have the 100% truth of the scriptures, right? What we need to know, right, in order to be delivered, man, in order to receive salvation. We have the 100%, truth, man. Again, other camps, right? They don't, and they can't say that, right? And Yahweh Shem Shai has made it to where they have not said it. Why? Because they can't. They don't. So these other doctrines, man, you got to avoid them, man. Especially if they're not speaking on prophecy, man. Right? It says, verse 18, "For they that are such serve not our Lord Yahweh Shai HaMashiach, but their own belly." Right? They're all about, money, Scriptures say you cannot serve the Most High and Mammon. Right? You got to, you're going to hate the one and love the other, and vice versa. You can't have your foot in the world and think you're going to serve the Lord, man. And that's exactly what these camps do. Right? They have their foot damn near all the way in the world, man. Right? But still trying to keep that little Israelite twist to it, right? Which is fucking bullshit, man. And these niggas finna get judged for that shit. Every last fucking one of them, man. All these false prophets out here, man. It says, "And by good words and fair speech deceive the hearts of the simple." That's right, man. Right? So if they don't speak on prophecy, man, if they don't speak, right, and push Yahweh Shai, if they don't, ultimately speak this truth, this ministry, right, this gospel, this good news, right, and give out warnings and rebukes, hey, man, that's not the camp that you ultimately want to be watching nor be around, man. Because that camp is going to lead you to death, and that's just the bottom line of it, man. So you got to be following, right, the true prophets of Yahweh B'Shem Yahweh Shai. Right, which again we believe starts with the elder apostles of Great Millstone on down. Why? Because they go into prophecy, right? They preach and push and glorify Yahweh Shai. They rebuke and they warn, right? All the things that the prophets are supposed to be doing in this time. You know, they go into, health, right? Which is part of being a prophet, man. Part of being, an Israelite, really, right? They go into all these different things that none of these other camps and churches and whatnot go into, man. Right? They're completely different from the rest of these camps, man. You know? So, hey, man. We believe through faith that Yahweh Hashem El Shai is dealing with those men, dealing with us. And those that believe, of the nation of Israel. Well, Lord, will we be of that number? Lord, will we be part of the elect? Right? Because that's who the Lord is dealing with in these times, is the elect of the nation of Israel. But that's all I really got, man. I didn't want to, tell me speak on it too much, man. Just kind of was meditating on that. Lord will is edifying. Lord will straight to the point. I want to give all praise, honor, glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rachak Wadash. Double honor to the elder apostles, of the bishops, of Great Millstone. To next time I say Shalom.